Cory Booker has officially broken the record for the longest Senate speech ever. At 25 hours and 5 minutes, he did not use the restroom, he did not sit down, he did not eat. But does it even matter? After all, the Democrats control nothing. Not Congress, not the presidency, not the Supreme Court. So what does it actually do if some guy just gave a long speech? Well, it matters, and it is very important. And let me explain why. The simple fact of the matter is that sometimes when you know you can't win, when there isn't a whole lot that you can do, you at the very least know you can do the right thing. And Democrats have the opportunity right now to remind people that they are the party that cares about doing the right thing. They care about things like rights and liberty and freedom of speech. They were the party that tried to and effectively ended segregation. They were the party that has in the past and continues to fight for women's rights. It's important that we remember that we don't get to take all the money that Donald Trump is promising us with us. At the end of the day, that all we have is who we were as people. So the fact is that Booker broke the record of Strom Thurmond, and this is part of the why it's a really big deal. Strom Thurmond had the longest filibuster speech ever in the Senate trying to prevent the Civil Rights Act. And this is a good reminder that Republicans are the party of segregation, of women, of the black community, of the gay community. They want to hold people back. How do we know? Because people like Strom Thurmond stood there for 24 hours trying to prevent the Civil Rights Act and trying to maintain segregation. And you might say, well, that was just in the past. No, it's happening right now. The Trump administration, and no one really noticed or talked about it, but the Trump administration actually changed the language of federal contracts so that they no longer have to prohibit segregation. In other words, companies dealing business with the United States no longer have to ensure that they are not engaging in segregation in their own businesses. Now, the fact of the matter is it's still against the law. But why would they even change that language, knowing that it's against the law? And it reminds us that the Trump administration, at least just symbolically, much like in Booker's own speech, which was symbolic, is reminding us that they are for segregation, that they are for the ability to hold people back, that they are for the idea that there are some people in this country who are just inferior. There is a lot of good reason to believe the fact that the Trump administration make that kind of change in its language about segregation, allowing segregation if they could, is a reminder that they're going to try and find ways to find communities that they can discriminate against. The real question is who is it going to be next? So we should applaud Booker for reminding us what we stand up for here in the United States, and that is freedom.